We are learning more tonight about the spending of taxpayers' money in the Senate. It turns out the audit of former broadcaster Pamela Wallin wasn't triggered because of specific concerns, but was done at random. And it is the first of many random audits. Shirley Engel is following the money trail.
Under mounting public pressure, the Conservative chair of the committee overseeing Senate spending promises to report back to the public.
The Senate will now be doing random audits of senators over the next number of years.
The first of those audits, fellow Tory Pamela Wallin's travel expenses, sparked outrage. Over $320,000 outside the province she represents over a 2-year period. Wallin sits on several corporate boards, does paid speaking engagements, and has helped raise party funds. But whether taxpayer dollars were used to shuttle her to private and partisan engagements remains a secret.
Senators can travel for political purposes and for
paid speeches as well?
Oh, no. Oh, absolutely not.
When pressed by Global News, Wallin's office told us they appreciate our patience, that when all this is said and done, the senator would be happy to go over any of our questions.
Maybe Pamela Wallin is just a typical Conservative senator after all. Unelected, unaccountable, and under investigation.
The Prime Minister insists Wallin's spending is comparable to other parliamentarians.
All senators, all members of this House are fully prepared to and fully committed to having an examination of expenses to ensure that they are appropriate.
But with 3 other senators being investigated by an outside auditor for housing claims, no one is exempted from scrutiny these days.
I feel very comfortable in my shoes.
Liberal Jim Munson billed taxpayers over $130,000 in outside travel between 2010 and 2012. He says it's all for charitable work for children with disabilities.
Goodness knows there's enough lobbyists on the Hill who are lobbying politicians for their clients and what they're doing. But what we're doing as politicians is we're out there advocating for those who do not have a strong enough voice.
This expert says while more transparency is needed, there is such thing as too much information.
There is a risk that if you provide all these details, perfectly legitimate activities of senators are going to be, and of members of Parliament for that matter, are going to be subjected to unreasonable criticism.
It's a can of worms, but one that taxpayers may demand be opened. Shirley Engel, Global News, Ottawa.